Welcome to the Mortuary Masterclass, brought to you by the Champion Company, where preservation meets purpose, and every step is part of your journey to safer solutions. In this episode, we're tackling a quiet newcomer that doesn't deserve a seat in the prep room, hexane. You might have noticed it listed on a label here or there, maybe tucked inside a dry wash or cleaning solvent, and thought, that's new. But let's be honest, the last thing any embalmer needs is another unnecessary exposure or disposal headache. So what exactly is hexane? It's a clear, oily liquid that smells like gasoline because it literally comes from gasoline. It's a petroleum-derived solvent that's flammable, volatile, and heavier than air, which means its vapors drop fast and hang low right where you work. And the kicker? By the time you can smell it, you've already gone beyond safe exposure levels. The odor threshold sits around 65 parts per million, while the recommended exposure limit is only 50. In other words, your nose detects it after your lungs have had too much. In industries that once depended on hexane, printing, furniture finishing, vegetable oil extraction, even auto repair, have spent years trying to phase it out. Why? Because long-term exposure has been tied to nerve damage and peripheral neuropathy, that creeping numbness in the hands and feet that takes months to recover from. Even short-term exposure can cause dizziness, headaches, and that cloudy-headed feeling that no one wants. And here's the wild part. There's no real reason to add it to embalming formulations in the first place. Acetone and alcohol-based solvent systems already do the job beautifully. Hexane doesn't sanitize better, it doesn't clean better, and it certainly doesn't make embalming safer. When you pour or wipe down with a dry wash containing hexane, most of it can't just rinse away. It's insoluble in water, floats on top, and evaporates fast, meaning what doesn't hit the drain hangs in the air instead. It adds to your total chemical load, bumps your exposure limits, and increases flammability risks without offering anything meaningful in return. Some formulas even try to disguise it, masking the gasoline smell with fruity esters like isopropyl acetate. So you smell something clean, but underneath it's the same hydrocarbon mix that industries are already trying to eliminate. That's not progress. That's regression. Our field has always been about improving preservation through chemistry, moving forward one milestone at a time. We learned from formaldehyde, advanced through glutaraldehyde, and continued to build safer, more controlled environments for every case. Hexane, it's not the next milestone on that roadmap. It's a detour backward. If a solvent isn't essential, if it doesn't reduce overall exposure, and if it doesn't raise the quality of your result, then it simply doesn't belong in the prep room. Modern acetone/alcohol blends do everything hexane claims to do, without the baggage. So the best practice here couldn't be simpler. Don't use it. If you ever need a spot cleaner for the rare, stubborn case, reach for a small, consumer-grade bottle, not a gallon jug of industrial solvent. Limit exposure, cut waste, and keep your air and water safer. Because at the end of the day, our goal isn't just excellent preservation. It's a safer, smarter work environment for the professionals behind it. Staying curious, questioning new ingredients, and making intentional choices. That's how embalmers lead the next generation forward. We don't need another hazard to prove our skill. We just need the right chemistry to support it. Thanks for tuning in to this special edition of the Mortuary Masterclass. Until next time, keep doing what you do best, championing the prep room with purpose, because embalmers matter, and every step forward is part of your journey to safer solutions. That's the champion difference.